Well, here we are at the Parc 55 Hotel in San Francisco. Now, the Parc is a so-called boutique hotel. I'm not quite sure how this distinguishes it from any other normal business hotel I stay in, but we'll see if we can find a few clues as we look around. First of all, we step here to the wardrobe and the compulsory shot of me that we dive away from fairly quickly. Now, we get in here, it's all good stuff. We have actual coat hangers you can take out, a decent amount of space, some luggage rest, there's an ironing board down there. We also have the little notice in here that you always get in California hotels telling you how much the place costs. Now, in this case, we're told that the standard rate for the room is $389 a night. I suspect Intel aren't paying that to keep me here, and I certainly hope not. While it's a nice hotel, I don't think anything much is really nice enough to justify those kind of rates. Now, we step into the bathroom. It's all pretty standard fare. We have the proper double shower curtain to stop things overflowing. Quite a decent shower and enough water pressure. A bit of an oddity down here. This little switch down here is actually the plug, so you have to have that facing the right way to avoid standing in a bath full of water. And me being me, that took a couple of tricks to work out. Decent enough sink. This plug in there works reasonably well. Now this is interesting. We have the coffee maker, always a welcome addition. Now the coffee maker in this location is actually this little single cup model. Now, while I like the idea of the single cup thing, this is going to be one of the least environmentally sound things I've ever seen. Not only give you paper cups to sort of throw out, but the actual coffee thing, you have a bag in here. Inside this bag we will have not only the coffee filter but also a disposable plastic tray. So far too much rubbish getting thrown away. Really should be looking for a more environmentally sound system than that, I would have thought. Anyway, venturing on from the bathroom, we come into the main part of the room. Again, a decent size but not magnificent. Maybe that's the boutique element. You'll notice on the bed we have every kind of pillow you could possibly want, whether you want midget, normal or huge, so you can take your pick. We also have that all-important inclusion in the Gus World Junk Club vlog, the alarm clock, so some points up for that. No mini bar in here. Lots and lots of room service. I've been getting room service a bit and getting it served on this table, so that's quite handy. Reasonable number of lights, although still nothing overhead. Good sized desk we can get stuff done. The in-room broadband is not too pricey at $12.99 a night or $45 a week. I've got to say it's been very unreliable. It's actually easier to get into their wireless than their wired connection. That was unusual. Power points are a bit of a problem. Now they've included a power connection here in the bottom of the lamp, except unfortunately it's completely defective. You can't shove anything into it, so you're forced to dive under the desk here, where there's a rather less accessible row of them just hiding up there. So not perhaps too ideal there. As usual, the bin not quite as big as you want it to be to get rid of paper, but you can't have everything. It is a nice touch to have this little lounge over here, especially if you are going to sit down and have the room service dinner, which I've been doing a bit. Now we get to the view. Not too spectacular. That's the rest of the hotel over there. Bit of a view out into the distance in San Fran over there, and you can just sort of catch the hills. So not too scenic, but nothing is scenic in downtown San Fran, so one should be fair. You're either going to get a view of this or a view of the Moscone, so it's all a bit much of a muchness. Anyway, on the whole, well, as I said, I don't know that I could really justify paying the $389 a night. Of course, I'm not paying anything, so I'm hard to criticise. And on the whole, I've been quite happy with this place. The staff in particular have given good service, and I'd probably be happy to stay here again, although let's face it, that would make for a bit of a repetitive video.